Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator. So, we're here. The last field to be harvested. Bought all the equipment, finished up those two fields. Bought in the grain. Bought in the hay bales, but realised I've just screwed up and saved the game and exited the game with the bales on the back of this. So we lost 18 bales. If any of you have this trailer, that does happen. I completely forgot, so I screwed up on that one. Oh well. And stop this and pull this down. Thought I had that lined up, but it didn't seem to. Well, easy. Here's back. Jump in the telephone. Just swing it over here and forget about it for now. Get this guy. Hit me with it. Again. I always forget what the name of the channel is. Ah, this is weird shit. Alrighty. That'll be a while. Yeah, you can see 18 bells. This sucks. Oh well. We'll make them and probably some more too. Go that in. Didn't work there. There we go. Barracudas. Switch the lights on. Get the railroad. The bail it out. Doesn't really bother me too much. And here's one. Go around the head and probably fold that game to do around the head and probably just go straight up and down this field. Also, a final or director's cut or whatever we call it of Two Rivers come out on models. So I'm going to look into that and see what the changes there. This one got converted into kind of English translation for the most part. I use the signs on this one a lot, so maybe kind of good to have. It keeps this version. For the most part, this is English, and you get signs like that. some of the other buildings. Quarry, for example, over there. That's still in Germany. So I downloaded a mod to use to hide the HUD. It's so much more easier than having to open up all of that crap. It's tab 3 to find the right one. After accepted, I'll do a course, make it the Corsair. I should stay around for a few minutes because once you see the JD going by, we'll already be going around here actually, if it hasn't gone by already. So I'm not quite noticing. Holy crap. Jeez. Quiet down. So the updated version of this, there's quite a lot of new stuff in there, so I don't know, may kind of wreck the gameplay. So I do what I should do. And I don't know why there's random bits of chaff. For some reason, the map loaded up that. Sorry about that. Headphone warning. There he is. How cool does that look? Now the whole time for the entrance to this I've been driving by it. So it's kind of annoying. Didn't really know where the entrance to this field was. So what we'll do is we'll jump over into that guy. Stop the driver and just pull him up in the other field park. Pretty much using this as a giant parking lot for now. Looks like he's going on quite nicely. Let him go around twice and I'll go to the up and down. Meanwhile, what I shall do is I'll always roughly, on this field anyway, start the combine in the same position, so therefore it'll probably need emptying roughly the same position. Although I've played Farming Sim for a long time, I do not know how much the crop growth varies, because I've never stuck with a map long and kept an eye on it, to be perfectly honest. What we should do is, this is field 15, okay. God damn it, come on. Start recording. Oh, from the last video I reset the weights as well. I can't pick them on this trip, but well, at some point put them back on the front of this. Also, a little bit of housekeeping, not a real nice one right now. Someone had the need to comment in the last video, so it's still there, saying, talk crap. Interesting. I do I? Or either for you watching the video then. Haters gonna hate. Be interesting to see if you had the decency to reply back. My guess is not. Oh, this is a bad recording. It's never gonna make that turn usually. Nor that one. This one I may have to pseudo do, but it's easy enough to do. By that I just mean keep rolling with this one. Watch it the first time it goes in. If it does screw up too badly, then record another one, I guess. Good work. The only reason I don't think it works is because I come very close to that wall turning. I think with weights it may screw up. Okay. In this version of the course plane, the markers are a lot more often. So while you're recording, you can clearly see what path it will take. Or you've taken. Hits. Waiting point. Move forward a couple of feet. And hit stop. And that's good. There. So that's F15, so tick that. F15, so field of 15. Save. Return. Growth course. Drive a hunger button. I'll be up to follow. Save the screwing up. Actually, I need to stay on this guy anyway. Oh, and load mode's on driving. Didn't use it. I don't need to change that. So where he goes to go down this way. Actually, no, that won't work. As soon as it gets to the bottom, I'll restart it so it's... going straight up and down. Maybe I should have started that way. Yeah, I'll drive it around to the bottom of this corner, go up and down, instead of to go up and down. I forgot Chapel to come out of the background. Oh, never mind. In doing that, the pipe will be on the outside of the field at all times also. Like so. We can't really do any baling until he's done. It's kind of actually. Be another boring video. Just trying to think of something I can do. Oh, there's a train coming in. Why is there productivity? Sweet FA. And I ain't saying what that means. Thought I had sheep. Okay, let's go investigate. Hope to hell for the new version of Farming Sim they've made the PDA or whatever they use in replacement of a PDA. If they don't have a PDA, you can just click one button and close straight out of it. So they usually just have grass. But to be able to pick up the grass, you need to use something to load the grass while the forage wagon. I don't think I have anything to load that. So we may need to quickly figure where the frig I'm going as the phone goes off. I apologise for that. The ring kind of put me off there. Go mow some grass with this guy, I think. I'm gonna need to. Oh, got the front wheel on still. Sheep gobbled that up yet. Said I had enough for 6 days, and not even gone for 6 days. Must have glitched at one point. That's why the productivity is so low. Okay. Here, remember that. So what's the closest field? Done 20, done those, it's right 8. Oh wait, so 402 should be closest. Haha! No climb. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. Oh, down. That's why it's stupid. Leave it wrong way. I've never done that field. I've looked at that one, so I don't know roughly where it is. We shall figure it out so we can get some wool production. For sure. Yeah, only 1700. Should be a lot more than that. And the productivity is up to 100% now. Anyway, we're going to need grass for those guys, so we still need to do this. Oh, just okay, let's go. Ooh, this is a fairly big one too. Didn't realise what combine was doing that for a second. It's working now. It's pretty much done too well. And then after this we should just rinse and repeat. Do the cultivate. Get cultivate. Some cornfields, watch from items now. We're going to need to touch the PTOs. Shouldn't PTO on the front one doesn't match up. Yeah, cool. I remember. Wait. So basically the only grass you can mow on this map is stuff you see with the yellow. Unless you plant probably your own grass like alfalfa or whatever the other one's called, I forgot. It's top of my head. So alfalfa in this clover. And I don't know what mod puts that in there. But the only thing I can think of is a more realistic picture. I have never even planted it to see what it looks like. I should probably do that. Oh wow, this is massive. Should keep this busy with some damn sure. Probably until the end of the video again. I wanted to add something different to the farming sim stuff. As it's pretty much the end of Sim 2013. It's almost the end of the month. and the countdown to Farmers 2015. So actually quite a few of you commented back, changing the subject, as I kind of do, about kind of what bonds you felt like you had dog. By quite a few of you, 2 of you I think, can't remember the third, no the third one, third comment was just asking where I got paid from, that I will comment on in a second actually. Saying about dogs. I've had a dog in my household since I was born. The dog Mum and Dad had when I was very young was a bit of this, a bit of that. I don't know what it was. I can vaguely remember it. I know it was called Charlie though, was its name. And I know I've told the story fairly recently on here. I was running into the kitchen to show my mum something, I believe, and the dog decided to bite my nose, or bite me. It was on my dad's lap, and the chair was just to the side of the kitchen doorway. So I was in the living room, my dad was in the living room watching TV or whatever, and I ran past and snapped it. It was my mum's dog, wasn't my dad's or anything like that at the time. At the time that happened, I don't know whether I had to go to a hospital or whatever, but I have the scar on my nose to this day, and it will probably always be there. So when most people have kind of a tip to the nose, I don't. Kind of like more rounded and little scarring. Kind of cool story to that one. I know it happened. I can't remember it happening. But yeah. But I still had a very strong love of dogs. After that happened, I mean, talking years down the line, Mum and my dad both had to sit down and talk, and were thinking about getting the dog back to sleep at that point, because it didn't. They were prepared to kind of let that one lie. I think if you were had a kid, parents put you on, it's just still trying to prepare them to it. But you'd probably have the same conversation about that. I know I would. So after that dog passed away, got put down because of illness. They never got it put down because of a bite. We got a black lab rescue dog. Had him as a puppy, kind of a puppy. He was young. He was rescued out of the pub. He didn't know how to play, so we had to teach him how to play. There was only like one toy we could play with that we had for him. But he was my dad's dog through and through. He would listen to my mum, sort of commands and everything like that, and he'd listen to me. He followed my dad around everywhere. Dad was cleaning the car or doing something to the car. The dog would be outside, laying down in the middle of the road. Bear in mind, this isn't North America I'm talking about, so UK roads are very different. Where we were living in family home, it was a dead-end road anyway, so the road didn't lead anywhere. Everyone knew everyone in the street. It was a real safe street, so it was perfectly safe. He got, I believe I'm pronouncing it correct, it may not be, something called pancreatitis. Very sudden, that was the end of him. That, as a kid, that hit me hard, because I grew up with that dog. And that was back in 04. And then we gave it like a month or so. Then we got another dog. that, wow, this month has to end. I remember saying about it and talking about it. And he was a pedigree, black lab, awesome dog. He was a puppy in his brain to the end, I guarantee it. But he had something not right. He was having fits, we took him to the vets. Everything could have been done possibly. I had no idea what it was. There was something not right. Did him in. It's not like we couldn't raise the first one, first map, or front, should I say. Let's do a contest. That's good. So yeah, he was. That wasn't so sudden. I was kind of expecting that one. It was kind of a time bomb, and that really was into that. So that's this view done. Spin around guard the field, check the way and liquids. Finish the build. And I'll finish that up and put it because it needs to go on the camera. Maybe. Yep, this is done. Oh no, not quite. Well, as most of you guys know, my throat's and I've got a cold. My nose needs a blow, and my throat feels like it's got a scratch in it, so I'm gonna keep this guy going, but I'm gonna stop recording. And I should catch you guys tomorrow. Go render this up and hopefully remember to send the audio volume up for the game, because I forgot to do it yesterday's video. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you guys tomorrow.